Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Since I did a very close prediction of the Euro 2024 group stage, now it's time to make the knockout stage, so let's get started. Starting up with the first match, Spain versus Georgia. I feel like this game is gonna be totally dominated by Spain. I don't believe that Georgia is gonna surprise us like they did with Portugal, so without thinking twice, I'm picking Spain over Georgia. Next up, we have Germany versus Denmark. Even though Denmark is a decent team, they're playing so good, but I just don't have a feeling that they can beat Germany. And so far, the hosting nation didn't disappoint us, so I'm gonna go with Germany over them. Next up, we have Portugal versus Slovenia. Slovenia is actually unbeaten. They in the three games they play, they draw with all of them, and they play very good. But I just don't have a feeling they have a chance against Portugal, so I'm gonna go with Portugal over them. Next up, we have France versus Belgium. Very disappointed by both teams, especially from France, because I picked them as the biggest favorites to win the whole tournament, but in the group stages they didn't show up like they are the best team. So but still, like, I'm gonna pick them over Belgium because Belgium played even worse. Like, even in the group that they were favorites to top the whole group, they just didn't show up. They just didn't seem like a best team in their group, and they actually ended up second. So I'm gonna go with France over them. Next up, we have the Romania against Netherlands. Romania surprises everyone. They managed to top the group, and I'm not underestimating them as a team, but I just don't have a feeling that they can beat Netherlands, so I'm gonna go with Netherlands over them. Even though, like I said, I'm not underestimating Romania. Next up, we have Austria versus Turkey. Austria is actually the leader of the Group D in the group with Netherlands, France, and Poland. They absolutely played amazing football, so they are very, very, very strong nation in this whole tournament. But also Turkey played a very very good game, but against Portugal, like they didn't show up like a good team. So I just don't have a feeling that Turkey can beat Austria. And Austria played, like I said, played really really well. So I'm gonna go with Austria over Turkey. Next up, we have England versus Slovakia. Another very disappointing team is England. Like, they have one of the most talented team in the whole tournament, but in the group stage they just show up like they are not like favorites, even favorites to win the tournament. So I'm not gonna be surprised if Slovakia actually wins over them, but I'm gonna go with the safe pick and I'm gonna go with England over them. Next up, we have Switzerland against Italy. I feel like this is gonna be a very very close match. Like, both play so good in the group stages, so it's very 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 hard decision. But I just have a better feeling that Italy is gonna beat Switzerland, so I'm gonna go with Italy over Switzerland. Moving up to the Spain versus Germany, like I don't know, like, it's very very hard. Like, this is just my opinion, but I feel like so far Spain is the best team in this Euro. They are the only team who managed to win every single game. They didn't concede a single goal, so I feel like Spain is gonna upset the hosting nation, and I'm picking them over Germany. Next up, we have Portugal versus France. Like I said, I believe that France was the best team in this Euro so far, but in the tournament, like in this Euro, they just didn't show up. So I'm gonna go with Portugal actually over them. Even though I'm telling you this is gonna be a very close match, but I just have a better feeling that Portugal is gonna go over France. Next up, we have Netherlands against Austria. This is actually the rematch of the Group D. Austria ended up winning against Netherlands, but I just have a better feeling that Netherlands is actually going to win this time and get the revenge against Austria. So I'm gonna go with Netherlands, even though it's gonna be a very very close match. I'm gonna go with Netherlands. Next up, we have England against Italy. Even though I picked Italy as the fourth in their group stage, like, things completely changed, and I believe that Italy is actually going to make it to the semifinal because, like I said, like, I don't see this England actually going far in this Euro, so I'm actually going to pick Italy over England. Unfortunately, it's not coming home once again. Moving up to the Spain versus Portugal, like, this is the final in the semi-final is basically the very hard decision between these two teams. They are basically very, very good. So I actually don't know, but I just don't know why I have a better feeling that this Portugal is actually going to make it to the final. Even though I feel like Spain is a better team, I'm actually gonna pick Portugal because this is my feelings that Portugal is gonna make it to the final. Next up, we have Netherlands against Italy. I feel like for Italy, this is gonna be the end of the tournament. Netherlands has a great squad, but like it's not like I had them as the favorites to make it to the final, but things went different. So I believe that Netherlands can beat Italy actually. So I'm gonna pick Netherlands. And here is the final: Portugal versus Netherlands. Not the final that I expected, but it's gonna be great to watch these two teams. But is it gonna be Portugal or Netherlands? It's gonna be a very hard, very good game, I believe. But I'm just gonna go with Portugal as the winner of the whole tournament. So yes, this is my prediction: Portugal versus Netherlands in the final, and Portugal winning the whole Euro. Like I said, this is just my opinion. Like I will really like to know what do you think? Who do you think is gonna win? Let me know in the comments. And till then, see you in the next video. Peace.